Brown, in our hearts, you are the student's president.
And we'll miss your love as a leader,
mentor, and advisor.
For myself, Aaron,
Tyler,
and Bryson, you are our Man of the Year. Have a happy and healthy retirement.
Dr. Brown, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to reinvent myself in the higher education field. I really have enjoyed the opportunities that you have given to me in terms of learning higher ed and having an opportunity to work with you over the past 7 years. Those 7 years have been quite a journey and a lot of hard work. And I know you're happy to know that I work very hard because that's what you expected of us every day. One thing that I would like to leave with you is that as you take time to relax, make sure that you look into the past, because as you prepare for the future, you cannot really fully understand where you're going unless you've had time to reflect on the past and fully understand where you've been. I wish you well in your retirement and Godspeed.
As director of the Center of Excellence Center for Cancer Research and Therapeutic Development, this is a bittersweet moment for me. I got to know Dr. Brown very early on, and from the very first meeting, I knew that it would be wonderful to work with him, and it has been. In the last 5-6 years, he has supported us, and he has really given us everything we needed. And it's actually because of him that the Cancer Center now is one of the largest prostate cancer centers in the country, and it only of its kind in any other HBCU. Dr. Brown has been there for every single thing we've done. We've done 10 annual symposiums, and every symposium he is open. He has been on every external advisory committee meeting. He has gotten to know everybody on that committee. He has gone with us to NIH, to other places. So what we have done in the last 5-6 years, we would not be able to do it without Dr. Brown. And I can say very sincerely that I'm going to miss working with him. And I wish him all the best in his retired life.
Mr. President, I want you to know that I asked to do this, and you know I'm not a in front of the camera person, but I really wanted to say thank you to you for two things. One, I want to say thank you to you for retaining me as general counsel when you became president in 2008, because you certainly didn't have to do that, and because you did, that gave my daughter an opportunity to attend CAU on a tuition waiver program, and I think, as you know, she's graduating on May 18th at 8 a.m. in the morning, and this experience has been truly transformative in her life. I've seen the transformation in her as she has grown from a young lady into a woman, and I think that you, because of what you did for me, you have set her life on a course that is really going to benefit her in the future. The second thing I wanted to thank you for is for your courage. I think that you're probably the most courageous man that I've known. Back in 2008, we took certain actions that took a lot of courage for the president to take, and I think here at the university we were focused on the value proposition, which is a big discussion in higher education today, but it wasn't so much discussed at that time. But I think you realize how expensive private higher education is, and you wanted to ensure that we gave the bang for the buck with our young folks, and so it took a lot of courage, and I appreciate you and I thank you for having the courage to do that. And the third thing I want to say to you is, wow, you are a truly amazing man. It was less than a year ago that you suffered just a tremendous injury, and personally I was thinking it was going to take you a couple of years before you recovered from that. But I know you wanted to be here to walk across that stage and to graduate this class of 2015, and you did something that a much younger man could not accomplish. And so again, I just wanted to say wow about that. You are a true inspiration to me. I'm sure you're a true inspiration to the other members of the cabinet and to our young folks. So thank you for that as well.
Dr. Brown, for the past several years that we've had an opportunity to work together, I have watched your leadership and how you have transformed this university. These past several years have been the most professionally rewarding time of my life, and it is because of you and because of the leadership and the mentoring and the collegiality that you promote. We are a better institution because of your leadership, and we are better people because of having worked with you. I hope that in this next part, the next chapter of your life, that this will be a time of wonderful relaxation and time with family. Hope you'll get a chance to work on your golf game as well. Goodness knows your golf game needs it. Thanks, Dr. Brown. Godspeed.
Mr. President, it is my distinct pleasure to have served as a member of your team here at Clark Atlanta University. On behalf of the School of Arts and Sciences and the Associate Dean for the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Laurent Monnier, we wish you much success in your future endeavors and in your retirement. You know, it is often stated that someone at some point must reflect on his or her journey. This is an opportunity, however, to reflect on your accomplishments and achievements. It's rare that the reflector actually has participants who now reflect. It takes a noble person, a noble man, our Mr. President, he with swag, who has moved us to the next point, away from obsolescence onto a trajectory for excellence and success. It has indeed been my pleasure. Best wishes, Mr. President.
Good afternoon, Dr. Brown. This is Dr. Evans. I just want to take a moment to say thank you and congratulations. Thank you for all that you've done for Clark Atlanta University in your tenure here, and congratulations for all that you've accomplished and all that you will accomplish. As is our way, I will read a quote from Du Bois from the first Philon in 1940. And he writes, "Looking over the world to say, today, we see as incentive to economic gain, as cause of war, and as infinite source of cultural inspiration, nothing so important as race and group contact. Here, if anywhere, the leadership of science is demanded not to obliterate all race and group distinctions, but to know and study them, to see and appreciate them and their true values, to emphasize the use and place of human differences as tool and method of progress, to make straight the path to a common world humanity through the development of cultural gifts to their highest possibilities." So again, congratulations and thank you for allowing us to know and study ourselves and to develop our cultural gifts to our highest possibility. Have a wonderful, wonderful retirement. I know that your work is not done.
It is my honor and awesome responsibility to speak on behalf of the President's Executive Cabinet. Those of us who are aware of Dr. Brown's legacy here at CAU, we are aware that he is student-centered. Wherever there are students, there is Dr. Brown. Where there is someone to speak on behalf of students, there is Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown is also an advocate of shared governance and participatory democracy. But he also believes in shared responsibility. That although faculty have rights, they also have the responsibility to do a good job in the classroom, and indeed an excellent job in the classroom, to engage in research, grantsmanship, and scholarly activity. Dr. Brown believes in accountability. He believes that what you are responsible for, you are accountable to do the best job that you can do. And he has a wry sense of humor to keep you on track when you are not doing what you are supposed to do. He is an advocate of historically black colleges and universities, and he has argued at the highest level the importance of HBCUs, their value, the students at HBCUs, the parents who send their children to HBCUs, and he has done a great job in that respect. But those of us who know him in a personal way know that here is someone who is a Renaissance man. He reads widely. He is a voracious reader. In fact, when Dr. Brown was at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, a voracious reader, as I indicated to you, he discovered W.B. Du Bois, and he and a few students established a Black Studies program at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. In fact, his love of Du Bois is such that in front of me is a statue of Du Bois that Dr. Brown is responsible for. And Dr. Brown knows that Du Bois was the most incredible intellectual to come out of the human race, black or white. And so he has done a marvelous job of promoting W.B. Du Bois here at Clark University. When we had problems, there was darkness, and he moved us into light. And that is at a time when we needed leadership. He provided that leadership and moved us to where we are today. And so his legacy will remain. He has brought us up to this point, and we honor him as his cabinet. Thank you very much.
Even though Dr. Brown and I didn't have much overlap, I've been president of Morehouse for 2 years, and he was here when I got here. I am aware that he's done a great job since being here. I got to know him when I was in my role at the White House, and what I knew about him then and what I came to know about him in my arrival is that he has gotten the blocking and tackling right. He has done accreditation, he's done a LEED certified buildings, clean audits, internationalization. I think he's been an effective president. I wish you all the best, Dr. Brown, as you move from here.
I salute Dr. Carlton Brown for his many years of prestigious service to higher education, particularly at those institutions that we describe as historically black colleges and universities. Your service has been exemplary, and it really shows what it means to be committed to institutions that are committed to not just maintaining a legacy, but ensuring that many individuals have the opportunity to realize the American dream. As a native of Macon, Georgia, my hometown, I am extremely proud to call you my fellow Maconite, and know that in these years of retirement, you will continue to support many of the issues that are important to our institutions. But most importantly, you will continue to lend your expertise, your goodwill, your mentorship to the many students and fellow learners who can benefit from understanding what it means to be committed to excellence. Thank you again for your service, and on behalf of Morehouse School of Medicine, it has been our pleasure to work and serve alongside you. I look forward to the many activities and collaborations and partnerships that will continue based on your leadership. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Beverly Daniel Tatum, president of Spelman College, and I'm so sorry that I'm not able to be with you in person to congratulate Dr. Carlton Brown on his tenure at Clark Atlanta University and his upcoming retirement. I am at a retirement party of my own, as it happens, because I too am stepping down, and tonight we are celebrating with some Spelman alumni. But I know that Dr. Brown is surrounded by CAU family, and I want to say to all of you how much I have enjoyed working with Dr. Carlton Brown. He has been a tremendous colleague here in the AUC. He and I are the senior members of the Atlanta University Center Council of Presidents, I having served 13 years and he now having served 7 in that capacity. And together with our colleagues, Dr. John Wilson and Dr. Valerie Montgomery Rice, we have been working together diligently to bring our communities together in the service of improving our neighborhoods. And I really want to appreciate Dr. Brown for his vision and his persistence and his colleagueship. I know he's accomplished many wonderful things during his tenure as the president of Clark Atlanta University. I know because we've talked about his international expansion and the number of students who are coming from outside the U.S. today having grown exponentially under his leadership. I also know how proud he is of the research that's being done and the number of PhDs that have been earned at CAU during his tenure, research that may find a cure for prostate cancer, research that's being done in computer science, research that's being done across the curriculum. And I know he takes great pride in the number of graduate students who've earned their PhDs during his tenure, and the number of undergraduate students who are prepared and ready to excel in graduate school. We know that college is a transformational experience, or at least it should be, and I know that Dr. Brown believes that deep in his heart, that the CAU experience is transforming lives every day. And I want to say congratulations, Carlton. We know that the AUC is going to miss you, but I know that you are going to be enjoying the next phase of your journey, just as I will be, and I hope we will stay connected for a long time. I have valued your friendship a great deal, and I know you're going to do more great things in the future. Congratulations.